Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and surprise, Sims Delivery Express drops have finally returned after being absent for almost half a year. What you just saw there is the long-promised overhaul of the Caliente household. But that's not all, there's also a couple of recipes and a new facial hair. Starting off with the Caliente refresh, well, it's gotten a lot of backlash online and I can see why. I don't think they are still recognizable enough compared to how they looked in The Sims 2. Nina, I suppose, looks better, but with the rest of the Sims in this household. The skin tones for the Calientes, I feel, are still off. They're not dark enough. And with Dawn, had potential, but I don't know why his eyes look like that. They do not look like that at all in The Sims 2 for sure. At least we do have a new facial hair that looks pretty good on Dawn, and new facial hair is just always welcome in general, in my opinion. And we also do have updated likes and dislikes for this household since that feature did not exist when the base game first launched. So I'm just showing them on screen for all 4 of these Sims. I noticed they did have at least one characteristic from growing together with the social compatibility, but that is randomly generated, so that part may differ for you. The only other change I noticed personality-wise is that Katrina now has the jealous trait instead of hot-headed. But they haven't done anything with the lore of this household. Like, Dawn is still just acquaintances with all 3 of these ladies, and it's like, what? This is Dawn Lothario that we're talking about. Why didn't they change that? The only other good things I can think of is that Dawn has body hair, and Dina finally does not have that cheese hair anymore. At the rate they're doing these household overhauls, I don't know if it's worth the effort anymore. It's been about a year since they did this with the Goth family, and that got a lot of hate too. So, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they do, like, the land grabs and Johnny Zest and then just stop after that. Now with that out of the way, let's get to my favorite aspect of this SDX drop, which are the 2 new Jewish-inspired recipes, matzo ball soup and challah bread. There's one simmer in particular I want to give a quick shout out to who I've seen post the challah bread quite a lot, and that is Hufflepalm, because she has been requesting this for well over a year, over 400 days. It's ridiculous that it took this long, but finally it has happened. Starting off with the challah bread, it requires just 2 cooking skill and 8 simoleons to make. And I do like how it looks while it is being prepared in the oven there. It looks unique actually, and I love it when they put in that sort of little detail. The bread also looks pretty good when it is taken out of the oven, and I think in terms of just how Sims 4's food quality goes, I think it looks pretty decent. The other new recipe that is a little bit more advanced to make is matzo ball soup. This requires level 4 cooking skill, costs 15 simoleons, and can use an herb in your inventory. This food also looks really good when finished. I think it's probably one of the best looking recipes in The Sims 4 so far. Just as an example, as a Canadian, I'd love to see poutine added in a future SDX drop. I think one of my favorite aspects in general with Sims Delivery Express drops has been adding new recipes and adding more cultural representation through this way, so I hope they continue adding more of them in the future. I almost forgot to mention there is also a new build buy object under decorative miscellaneous, which is the hollow loaves, costing 100 simoleons and comes in a decent variety of swatches. And that wraps up this Sims Delivery Express drop for the month of May 2023. So easily the highlight of this for me is the Jewish cultural representation, and well, it is nice that we did get a new facial hair out of this Caliente household overhaul, but otherwise, I'm not really that impressed by it. If they keep going with these overhauls with just 1 per year, yikes, this is going to take forever. This particular overhaul also reminded me just how much more they need to really update the base game hairstyles, textures, and overall look, because I love that they did that for the afro-textured ones, but I think just pretty much all of the hairstyles that have been in The Sims 4 since it first launched in 2014 have this very just like blah, plasticky look to them that could really use an update. But feel free to let me know your thoughts on this SDX drop in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!